Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video to the channel, and welcome back to FIFA 20. It's our first episode of something that I'm going to do a little bit different, something new, but it's FIFA 20. Let's give it a go. Today we're going to do our first ever career mode on the channel. Hopefully it'll be decent. Had a couple of people excited for it from what it seems on Twitter, so I'm very excited to see how this one goes. Now, before we get underway, I've got to pick a team to go for. And I don't know yet who it's going to be because I haven't really thought about it just yet. However, I think I want to go with probably someone that's not necessarily going to be used by many other people. So, oh, this is new. I'll just quickly go with this bloke first or something. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to try and perhaps go for a team that is not well known that much or something like that, just so there's not going to be as many videos on it, and maybe, you know, that might bring a little bit of attention over to my channel, which of course would be the best option possible, and that's what we kind of want to go for today. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to create my little manager here and see how it goes. I think I've got my idea about a couple of managers to go for, a couple of teams to go for, but yeah, I'm excited to see how this all goes. I'm using the EA Access at the minute, so I'm a little bit early, so I'm excited to get it underway, see how FIFA 20 is. It is also going to be my first ever time playing a game, so I might not go for the full difficulty just yet. I'm going to wait until the end and see how it goes, kind of get myself a little bit used to the game before I turn up the difficulty, probably start on like professional, world class or something like that. Who knows, I'll see how easy it is and whatever, but I'm excited to see how it all goes. I'll see you guys in a bit. We have socks. Great. So this is our kind of our suave little look. I like it. I'm liking it a lot, you know. If it's better to go from like that, look at that. Right, this is neat for this career mode. So it doesn't give away who we're going to be with just yet, but let's have a look and see. So that's already going to give you a little bit of a clue. We're going to go into League 2 and build our way up from there. I'm quite excited to see how this turns out because that's something I haven't done in a while. Okay, so the team that I'm going to go for, they recently I think they almost got into the play. Nah, because I don't know who I want to do out of the two, because there's two that that are quite close to my heart, I'd say, that I quite want to go with, but I don't know which one of the two I want to go with. And I know it's going to be in League 2, but it's either going to be one that, if I'm correct, only just escaped relegation last year from the Football League, or another one that almost got into the playoffs but just missed out last year. They did everything they could on the final day, but just other results went against them. So I think I'm going to go with, we're going to try and make it one better for Colchester United. So Colchester United, we're going to go with the lads. We're going to go with Colchester. I'm excited to see how it works. So I'm going to check what the groups are like in that, because I'm excited. I just want to see, because I'm intrigued. Is that? No, it's not. They haven't updated them yet. I think I might have to do that, but I was going to do something first and I can't remember this. I'm going to go get some batteries from controller. We'll be back in a second. Okay then, we have our groups for this season. There's a couple of people that I've had to swap in because their teams aren't in the game as yet. They might be in the future, but they're not just yet. So Young Boys is one of them that I've had to swap with Crvena Zvezda or Red Star Belgrade, and Rosenborg I've had to swap for Zenit because apparently Zenit aren't on the game, and I was quite surprised by that. But Rosenborg was one of the teams that were very close to getting through but didn't quite, which was the same as Young Boys. It was actually Young Boys that were knocked out by Red Star, and then Rosenborg were knocked out by another team. I'm going to quickly check who that was. Ooh. They were knocked out by Dynamo Zagreb, who were in Group C, but they were just about to go through before, so they just missed out. But that's how we're going to do it for our Champions League group, and with the Europa League I haven't really changed it that much from what it was because I can't really be bothered, because I've only got limited time on here anyway, so I'm not going to do too much towards it. I've just put Wolves in because I know that they're in it, and that was about it. So we'll see how it all goes from now on in then. So we've changed the stadium name as well now, so we're going to make it even more professional to what it is. So even though that's our difficulty as well, just for now, but we might change it up as I was saying earlier in the video anyway. But I'm excited to see how it all works out. It's the start of a brand new thing for us, and we're at Colchester United. I'm excited to get underway, sorted everything out now, so it should be just pretty much straight in, and we're going to see how we can do with it. It's probably be a bit of a struggle scouting players. I'm not going to use like any scouting apps sort of thing, tell me who to go for. I'm just going to go for it based on scouts and see what they're saying about it beforehand. I think that's what I'm going to do. So it might be for the pre-season friendlies, if we get given them, it'll be a little bit easier than that. So we're going to see how it goes, and I'm going to see in a minute. Okay then, let's see who our opponents are. So we've got one in our possible pre-season friendly location. So we've got one in Portugal, one in Italy, and one in Denmark. I think the one with the most money is the one in Italy, but the least difficult one is apparently the one in Denmark, which will still give us a decent payday. So I'm tempted to go with that one, the European Continental Shield. So we're going to go on a little trip kind of across to Denmark. So it seems quite tough stuff there. We haven't got anything for that. That's not as big, but we want some good youth players, which will definitely be hard, but I'm definitely happy for doing that. I'm trying to think what would be a good idea then. I think that's a good idea, is to do that. So we're not going to sign anybody this window. Yeah. Right, so the first thing that I want to... Yeah, I don't really care about that. The first thing I want to do is looking at the team. So let's have a look now and see what we can make of it. Okay, guys. This is our team for today. So our starting team at the minute. We've got Gherkin in goal. We've got Jackson, Eastman, Prosser, and Vincent Young as the back four. So as you can see, we're doing a 4-4-2 formation. So it's a bit more holding in the midfield, because these two are a little bit more holding. Stevenson and Pell both look decent. I'm excited to see what they can do. Oh, he's got very decent stats actually, all 50 plus. That's not bad at all. Oh, he's got all 60 plus. Pell, lad. Anyway, the two wingers got nice pacey wingers in Cohen Hall and Senior, which is nice. You see, Senior's quite young. That's ironic. Senior's young, but that looks quite good. And then we've got the deadly partnership up top of Luke Norris and Frank Noble, ex-West Ham, I think, and they swap them around as well because Noble's got 4-star weak foot, so you might be helping a little bit out with the left foot as well. 6'3" as well, which is very interesting. He's 6'2", so I'm interested to see how they work together as a partnership. I believe they do that in real life, maybe not, but we'll have to find it out anyway. Yeah, I'm happy with that at the minute. I think, yeah, what I want to do, and I was saying this to myself earlier, but I'm going to say it again now, is that rather than doing much actual big... Oh, who have I actually got money for? None of them. Great. Yeah, rather than actually doing player transfers, what I'm actually going to try and do is just go all out for youth players to start off with. I think this season, I think that'd be something a little bit better to do. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't know you could do that. That's quite good though, being able to edit the manager youth stuff. Let's have a look. Let's see who's available. I'm going to go in for this guy, this Russian guy. He's very good though in that. I'm only going to go for the Russian guy because then we've got enough opportunities to go for somebody else like this man from Italy. Then finally we've got about 1 mil to pick somebody else, and he's rubbish. So we're going to go for him, and we're going to fire him and hopefully get a better one. Can we get a better one? No, we can't. Let's try that again. Can we do it again this time? I'm wasting money here. No, we can't. Right, I'm going to leave it, and we're just going to use these two for now. This man we're going to do one in England just for now, and this man, oh, that's a nice little thing. We're going to send this guy over to US. Yeah, we're going to change it. We're going to go for US. Why not? Because I don't know. We're going to send him over to the US. We're going to leave it just for these two. We probably don't have too much money to go elsewhere. We've only got 465k now, which if we put into our wage budget, give us a little bit of money in the wage budget. At 5k, we've actually only got 167k worth of transfer spends. So yeah, this is quite good. So we've got our stuff there, and I've said about this already. Vision and expectations. We've got youth developments on 2, so that's kind of why I was thinking about that. And then domestic success, they want us to win the league title, which is going to be very hard. And then round of 32 of FA Cup, which I think is round 4, maybe round 5. It's one of the two. But I think that's definitely doable if we get lucky with the draws. But we can always pull out a very decent performance out of the bag if we need to. Youth development, that's kind of why I went for the youth players, because it says that we've got signed at least 3 players younger than 20 years old, which I believe it still counts as youth players as well, like youth academy players. So at least I'm hoping that's the reason, sorry. So that will count. And then 2 youth players to the senior team in the same season they were scouted. Play them in 10 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub, which I think also can be done very easily if we get some decent little players in the youth squad. Yeah, as I was saying, I think we're going to play this game. We're going to go straight into it because I just want to test out the team, see how everyone's doing. The kits are a bit dodgy, going to have a bit of a clash, but oh well. That's all we can do. We're just going to go all out for the first team. So the team that I showed you earlier on, that's going to be what we're going to start with. Let's see how it all works out. Nuble, he says it Nuble, that's quality. I thought it was just Nuble. If it's Nuble, I'm definitely saying Nuble from now on. Right, Pell, Jackson. Yeah, I don't know quite what I'm doing just yet, I'm just kind of passing it around. Jesus Christ. That should be a yellow, isn't it? Is that going to be yellow? Yes it is, we love to see it, we love to see it. It's kind of sitting out of it, it looks reasonably sick. Oh, Pell, nice, come on. Norris, we're going to get a nice ball down to Frank Nouvel. He's going to have a shot under half volley. Oh, first shot of the game, decent little play, bit of play there. Nice, this looks decent so far. I think the team's been set out nicely, quite easy to win the ball back hopefully. But then that is, oh, that's not good. That's professional. Come on. Ooh.
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely.
Oh no! Oh, he's skied that. He really fluffed that up, didn't he? That was horrible. Yeah, cheers for that, Lee. Technically, that was awful quality. Oh, well. Right, Norris. There we go. Oh, it's behind him. It's behind him. What have I done? It's behind him. Oh god. Right, okay. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be a long season. This is. If we can't pull them off. Right, come on. Oh, Pell's done decently so far for me. Right, here we go. Jackson's with a great ball through. That's gonna go. Holding up. Oh, the keeper's saved that. How does he knows that? That was quality. Oh, this is. I don't know how we haven't scored yet. We've had decent opportunities, but it's so close every time. Oh, no. Oh, good challenge. That was a quality challenge. Who was that? Was that Prosser? I think. Oh no! What was that? I think it was Prosser that did that quality challenge. It was. No! I was looking at something else. Why have I done that? We're behind already. Great start. It's going to be a long season, I think. Right. Half time. First half's over. 1-0 down, which isn't great. That man there, Sabanci maybe? Kem Sabanci? Something like that. Sabanci? Don't know. But he got the goal just before half time, which is great for them, not for us. And as you can see, that's the other score so far. So I believe our other game is Tromsø. They're drawing 1-1 at the minute. So at the minute we're bottom of our group, which is great. Alright, that's the second half's underway. They're kicking off. I haven't made any subs yet, but I might do it at some point. Let's just like to spruce the team up if we need to. But we're not looking too good. We need to get some goals here. And we've got 2 very good strikers, so we should be able to do it. But now Pell. Senior. Just trying to find where I can get the ball. Move. Let's have a shot from distance. Why not? Oh, he's only gone and scored it. What a strike by Frank Noble, that. Jesus Christ. What a strike. That was quality. Oh, get in. That's the equaliser. That's 1-1. And Frank Noble's the guy to score. I think it was a good little bit of play there. As you can see, look, he's just kind of... He's gone from one end and he's just shot from there. And that's decent, that is. Very decent. And that kind of shows, so perhaps for me, long shots a bit good this year. Oh, I was playing with that sort of ball earlier. Anyway, sorry about that. But, yeah. Yeah, that's a great start, I guess, now. A great start to the second half, at least. 6 minutes in, 51st minute, and Noble's on the score sheet. I reckon he's going to be a big man for us this season. He's going to be big. And so I'm excited to see how well he does. Right, that'll work though. Somehow he's managed to hold it up very... Oh, Senior's through on goal. Love it. Oh, no. He's missed the 1-on-1. Look at me there. I'm frustrated at that. That was perfect for him. And it's just missed. Oh, so close. We could have gone up quick. Suddenly got used to the game massively or something. I don't know what's happened, but suddenly we're doing good. Come on, Jackson. Let's see what we can do. Oh, let's quickly cross it in. That was not a cross. Oh, but that's a good strike. Oh, close. It's time for some subs, I think. Pretty much everyone's had a decent time. I can leave Ross out of it and keep Gherkin on because it doesn't really matter too much with him. So we can leave that. But yeah, that was a replay of that shot from Pell there. He's coming off actually now as well. But yeah, it's got about 20 minutes left of the game. It's still 1-1, so we're not doing too badly, but of course we could be doing a little bit better. Right, good header away there. Well done, crosser. Let's see if we can get a little bit of Gambin there. Just run. Right, let's get a ball over the top. Norris is there. Oh, but no one's helping him out. I need some help. He's run out of steam. He's run out of steam. No. Lovely job. Luke Norris. Right, can we get somebody on a run? Well done, Gambin there. Go on. Bromley. Yeah. Sorry, Comley. Good goal though. That's 2-1. Yes, I was more concerned about the name rather than the goal. Oh, this is quality. Right, good job though. Good first goal that. We should win our first game now. I thought the first touch was beyond him and I was like, oh great, not again. But he's managed to sort it out on the second touch, so I'm happy with it. And Conley's got the goal, which means it's now 2-1. We've come back from behind and there's just about 5 minutes left of the game. We are in the lead. And hopefully we can see that at the end. I don't really want to be passing around the back in that because that's not me. But it's looking very decent. Oh, can Brown find Norris? He has. Can Norris find somebody? No, he's been challenged. Been tackled, I should say, sorry. Senior. And it's all over. We've done it. That's the first game under the belt. That's the first win. Well done, lads. Great job. Nice little handshake with the manager of the opposition. I can't remember who it was. But that's the first game under the belt and the first win under the belt as well. That is 2-1. The final score. What does that sound like outside? Oh, it was nothing. It's just in the headset. Right, anyway. Yeah, that's 2-1. Good job. Good first result. Come back from behind with Noble and Comley with the goals. So, Duisburg, unfortunately, he's gone down for today. Right. Well, let's sim on a little bit longer now. And I don't think we're going to play this next game, but we're looking good at the minute. So, I don't know how good everyone's going to be looking, but we've sorted everything out how we want to at the minute. We're not looking just yet at the players to play for us, but I'm happy with how things have gone so far. I think that'll be it for today's video, just because I thought it'd just be a little introduction to the career mode before we do anything proper with it, and perhaps give you guys can have your thoughts. If perhaps there's a player that you want us to sign that you think that might be worthwhile signing, then feel free to give me a shout. If we have the funds, of course. We might not have the funds, so that might not be as easy as you may think. So Anyway, for that guys, I'm really happy with how the first game's gone. Nice little 2-1 win. That's what we need, and as you can see, we're top of our group. But without further ado, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support you guys have shown so far on the channel. I'm really happy with how it's all working. So I'll see you guys in the next video.